The President, National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS), Pedro Chibuzo Obi, has voiced apprehensions regarding the proposed student loan scheme in Nigeria. He made this known during his inauguration as leader of the Apex student body. Obi underscored the importance of careful consideration in implementing such a program, highlighting potential risks and challenges. He emphasized the burden of debts on young graduates, the susceptibility of exploitation by corrupt entities, and the widening disparity in access to quality education. He urged caution, insisting on the necessity of robust regulations and support mechanisms to safeguard students' future and maintain the integrity of the education system.
While the loan scheme aims to provide financial support to students, we must also recognize the risk it carries, including the burden of debt on young graduates, the potential for exploitation by plus elements, and the widening gap in access to quality education. We must proceed with caution, ensuring that any loan program is accompanied by robust regulations and support mechanisms to safeguard the future of Nigerian students and the integrity of our education system. It must be noted fundamentally that this loan scheme shouldn't be a clog in the wheel of adequate funding of critical infrastructure in our education institutions.
The NANS president also cautioned against viewing the loan scheme as a standalone solution, emphasizing that it should not impede the adequate funding of critical infrastructures in educational institutions. Addressing the broader context of the struggle for educational equity, Obi articulated the student movement's stance against the privatization of education. He condemned the trend which transforms learning into a commodity accessible only to the wealthy elite, stressing that the struggle against injustice encompasses concrete manifestations in every aspect of students' lives.
Now let us be clear, our struggle is not merely against the abstract forces of oppression, it is a struggle against concrete manifestation of injustice that pervades every aspect of our lives. It is a struggle against the privatization of education, which turns learning into a commodity accessible only to the wealthy elite. It is a struggle against brutality which terrorizes our communities and silences dissent. It is a struggle against corruption which siphons off the wealth of a nation and leaves millions languishing in poverty.
Meanwhile, the former NANS president, Usman Barambu, stressed in his comment that NANS should remain a unified entity. He also called upon the current NANS president to make every effort to unite the student body, urging dissenting factions to collaborate with the present leadership for the betterment of the student union.
With the caliber of people that are here, I believe Nigerian students are happy with the leadership. It is my duty to hand over to legitimate president of NANS, which is Pedro Chibuzo Obi.